Hi guys, I know that it's been absolutely ages since I last made a video. I've had quite a few of you message me saying, are you making more videos? Are you coming back? Where have you gone? Well, I decided to take a little break over summer from video making. I wasn't sure if it's what I wanted to do anymore, but I've decided that I do miss it and I do enjoy doing it. So I will be making more regular videos as of now. So thank you to all my subscribers even for staying with me, and thank you to some new subscribers that I've had recently. It's actually because of you, because I saw new people subscribing, I thought actually I want to get back into it and make new videos for you. So I'm going to do a little update on my life so you can understand what I've been doing while I've been gone all this time. So first I had the summer holidays after finishing university. And I graduated in that time, and I might insert some sort of picture here to show you in my graduation gown. It was a lovely day, lovely ceremony, and yeah, basically it was just everything that you'd expect from a graduation. So that was uni over and done with. If you watch my previous videos, you'll know that before I graduated from university I did get a job as a primary school teacher, my first job. So I was quite lucky because it meant that I wasn't going to be out of work for my first year. So I got that in May, the end of May. So during the summer I made sure that I fitted in lots of partying. I went out a lot, I stayed in a lot and had good times with my friends. And yeah, I just had a really good time. I also managed to get a lot of gym stuff in, so I did personal training sessions, I did all my classes as usual, Zumba, aerobics, step aerobics, boot camp, you name it, I probably did it. So I got incredibly fit during summer as well, and I was really worried about when I started my job as to whether I would be able to continue my fitness, but I am pleased to say that I have actually been able to maintain my fitness. I'm perhaps not as fit as I were at the end of summer, but I'm definitely not unfit, so that is something, because it is a real strong passion of mine, and I just couldn't live without exercise anymore, which probably makes me a little bit sad, but there we go, I am sad. So I started my new job in September, well, the end of August. We went back on the 31st of August. And yes, I got my little class. They're 4 and 5 years old. They're lively, they're lovely, they're not very good at tidying up, but we're working on it. They need a lot of guidance, shall we say. I get sick of hearing my name in a school day, but Miss Cooper, Miss Cooper, Miss Cooper, yes, hello, that's me. But actually they are a delight. I absolutely love every single one of them, and I'm having a great time. I have 30 children in my class, so we're fully booked, there's no more room at the inn. And yeah, I can't say too much obviously about the children, but all I can say is I have really been enjoying it. It has been a little bit of a shock to the system having a full-time job as opposed to going from the student life and then to the life of just parties and summer, and then actually having to get up every day at 6:30, and often if I do my fitness classes not getting in until 9 o'clock at night. So they're long days, but they're very rewarding and I'm really enjoying it. And settling in was a massive concern of mine, but actually after the first week or so I found that it became normal and natural, and yeah, so every day is a school day for me. I'm always learning, and I know I've got a long way to go, but at the start of my career, yeah, I'm really enjoying it and I'm doing well. I got observed a few times and I got good feedback, so that's something. In terms of my skin, I think I mentioned before in previous videos I had really bad problems with my skin, such as quite severe acne around my chin. Well, this has got worse, and it's pretty much all over my face. I do have makeup on, so you may not be able to tell too much, but trust me, they're there. It takes me about 20 minutes to conceal my face in the morning, which is ridiculous. However, I recently started the drug Roaccutane, which is a hospital prescription only drug. And it's meant to be very strong, and I'm monitored every month on it. Now, I might do a separate post on Roaccutane or whatever its actual name is, isotretinoin or something like that. My mother just shouted me. So as I was saying, I may do a separate video on Roaccutane because I think it's worthwhile of talking about it, and if you're considering going on this drug, there is side effects that come along with it, and it may be something to consider. However, I've decided to go on it and I'm hoping for the best. I've been on it just over a month and a bit, and my skin has made no improvements as of yet, but I'm optimistic, so we'll see how that goes. In terms of other things, whilst I've been a working lady, I have managed to have a little bit of a social life, which is always good in between. And I went to the Twin Lakes Extreme Scream Park the other week, and that was fantastic. I am a massive fan of horror. Literally, blood, guts, gore is my thing. Horror films are just number one for me. And I love the Halloween season for that reason. I just love anything a bit scary and spooky. I don't know why, but I do. So I thought, when I heard about this Extreme Scream, which was playing on Capital FM no end, they kept advertising it constantly, I was like, oh, I really want to go. So me and my sister and a few friends went along, and it was amazing. There was clowns jumping out at you, there was men with chainsaws, there was zombies, there were monsters, there were little scary midget men, which is their words, not mine. You know, there were monsters. There was a maze, which was like a military boot camp type thing, where they put a black hood over your head and you had to walk around holding the rope, and you couldn't let go because you couldn't see a thing. And then at the end you had to go down the slide, and then there was a man with a chainsaw waiting for you at the bottom. So, you know, if you was into your horror films, I'd say that is definitely somewhere that you need to try and visit, because it was an amazing night. It was pretty long to get into the mazes, like the queuing time. It took about 40 minutes on average per attraction, and there's 5 attractions. But all in all, I had a really great time. So I've been doing that. And then recently, on Saturday, so 2 days ago, I was in London, and I went to the X Factor live shows, the Saturday night one. And I had a great time. We queued for just under 4 hours though, so it was, you know, it wasn't pleasant queuing time. But when we got in there, we were actually front row, so we was situated where the stage is. So I said to my friend, oh, I'm touching the X Factor stage, which was quite a shock actually in itself, because the stage is a lot smaller than it appears on TV. It's like the lights are very good at giving the illusion that the stage and the studio is pretty big, but in actual fact it's a little bit like performing in your living room. So it's not as daunting for the acts as perhaps you think it might be. Just the fact that they're on live TV obviously is pretty daunting still. But the acts were really good. Sharon Osbourne smiled at me, which was nice. Tried to get Gary Barlow's attention, but it didn't really work. And yeah, some of the acts kind of spoke to us. Dermot O'Leary spoke to us. Yeah, it was a really good night. So if anyone's considering going to the X Factor live shows, I would definitely say go, because it's just a really good atmosphere and it's just a really good show. I did spot myself on the TV a couple of times, but you really needed to know where to look in order to do so. So I won't suppose that any of you would see me. But yeah, I did watch it on catch up just because I'm a little bit sad and I wanted to see if I could see myself, and I could. So I was quite happy. And so at the minute, I'm on half term, so I have 2 weeks off because I'm in a place where they're trialling a new project whereby we only have 5 weeks summer holidays as opposed to 6. So the extra week that we've lost is then put into the October half term. So now I have 2 weeks, which to me is amazing, and I really do need these 2 weeks because I was getting extremely run down towards the end. For the last 2 weeks I've been pretty poorly actually. If my voice sounds a little bit croaky, then it probably is a little bit still, because I developed laryngitis about a week and a half ago. I lost my voice completely, couldn't speak. Then it returned, then my voice box really started to hurt and my chest. So I went to the doctors and he said that it's most likely some sort of infection, chest infection or something. So I got antibiotics. The first set of antibiotics didn't actually work, but now I'm on the second set of antibiotics and I think they've kicked in because I'm feeling much better. So I definitely was kind of hanging in there for the holidays because I needed that recovery time. So I'm actually really looking forward to not having to get up at 6:30 every morning and having little lines, I guess. So I don't think I will be having the lines that I used to, like dinner time get-ups, but nevertheless, when you're getting up and it's light as opposed to dark, it's always a good thing. So I think that's where I'm at. So that's my little update, or big update. I don't know how long this is. And so I will do a separate video on Roaccutane for you. If you're interested in that, please let me know. And also I'm going to do some makeup videos in terms of what I've been buying whilst I've been away and not doing videos, so you can see what my sort of makeup collection looks like now. So thank you for watching. If you do want to listen to me speak properly, no, if you do want to subscribe, then please do. And I'll see you guys really soon. Bye.